All right, today we're going to go through an overview of the membership module and portal within Caddie. As you can see here, we have a bulletin board, our customer database, and our member database under our customers within the software. And I'm going to go ahead and go into a member's account to show you exactly what a staff would see and some of the important pieces of information that are collected to generate the member's profile. So here on the first screen, you got your basic demographic information, contact information. And here you'll see there's a class. So every customer in our system is assigned a class. This has importance for things like golf rates and the ability to segment them out by their player or member type for marketing capabilities. Down here, you'll see you have the ability to do or track locker storage and bag storage for members, as well as displaying their member number down here. Assigning a membership to a customer within our software Caddie provides a lot of flexibility here. So with a membership class, we can handle it with the mindset of one class is going to cover the entire membership's amenities and access to the club, or we can do it kind of on an a la carte basis where you assign, their membership dues, and then maybe you add a spouse or a cart plan or different amenities such as pools and tennis and so forth. When you assign the class, you have the ability to expire it as well as set the effective date. So if you're looking for more of a reoccurring situation, you can leave it without an expiration date. And if you're looking to expire it on a seasonal basis, you can set that here. Within our software, we have a flag functionality. So if there's common greetings or certain favorites that a member or customer may have, you have the ability to insert them into the customer or member's file, and then when their profile is interacting with the staff in the software, these messages will pop up for them to see. Last here on the general screen is our directory settings. So as we'll cover within the member portal, there is a member directory, and here are some fields which you can toggle on and off for the member based on what they want seen or not online. This payment tab is going to store any credit card or ACH payment methods on the account. As you can see here, we have the ability to run an auto pay for reoccurring charges and dues. So you can have it check off the whole balance for the month or have a particular payment type only pay a certain balance of it. As you can see here, this member has a credit card on file. So in addition, if your course doesn't allow member charging, they can use this payment type as a charge by wallet function. So when their membership profile is being used for a sale, there will be a pay by wallet function if they have a saved payment type here, and they can run this credit card without physically having to pull it out. As you can see, we do have credit card and ACH, so both of those options are available. All right, this membership tab is going to kind of go into detail as far as what the staff needs to see. Maybe they get an inquiry regarding some questions on the account. So this billing tab, this is going to pull in those membership classes we previously discussed. So you can see it has the class, the billing frequency, so that could be set monthly, quarterly, or annually, and then the amount of it. All right, within our billing tab here, this is where you would assign the membership classes, and then each class is going to display the billing frequency for the dues, the amount for it, and then by the club's discretion, it also has the ability to do a processing amount, and it can be a dollar fee or a percentage of the transaction. Minimum spend rule is going to be the way for your staff and also your members to keep tabs on the account if your club has a food and beverage minimum or any minimums within any departments. So as you can see here, we set up which departments that the minimum is applicable for, the frequency in which that has to be used, and the amount. Under this action tab, your staff has the ability to come in and look at the ledger, and this is going to show you what the minimum amount is, how much has been applied, and if there's any remaining balance, what that is here. In addition, these view orders will allow you to see the itemized receipt from the sales that applied towards that minimum. So you can see a full detail here Your staff has the ability to email a copy of the receipt, print it, or if they need to void the sale, they can begin that process straight from here. Payment history is going to log every payment that the member has made so your staff can reference them. Membership ID usage. So this is going to apply for clubs that allow member charging. Any purchase that has had member charge for the purchase is going to log in here. So again, timestamp the sale, show the amount, and then your staff again will have the ability to pull the itemized receipt for that sale. The ledger is visible here, and you also have the ability to view the order for each of them. All of your monthly invoices for your members will populate here. Within this action tab, you can pay that invoice directly, you can download it, and you can send it via email directly to the email on file from here, in addition to seeing it on the member portal and or the mobile app. I'm going to show you an example of an invoice. So your club's logo and information would be present here. You have your billing start and end date, and as well as their due date. Here you have your prior month bill, so balance coming forward. And then as you'll see, every charge that hit the account is going to be itemized here. One really nice feature within Club Caddie, again, flexibility is kind of a big word as we go through this, but we have the ability to toggle on the summary of these charges or just have it be kind of a summary of the sale and not all the detail. As we scroll down, you will see their minimums. So again, transparency for the members to see where they're currently at with their minimum. So when you generate your statements, this would be present for them to see, again, in addition to the member portal online. Sub-members, so memberships that allow spouses, dependents, and so forth to be added to the account. This is where that would be managed. So you would put the first and last name in the email, and Club Caddie will generate a secondary account for them with the unique ID for them if they have charging privileges. Club Caddie does have the ability for your members to put a babysitter on file. So if they commonly come to the pool or use the amenities with the members' children, you have a way for that to be logged onto the profile and your staff to be able to recognize that. Within settings, if a member needs to change their profile online, you can manage that here. Managing the charge account. So you can take charging privileges away from an individual member at any time if it's necessary. You can set a limit on any account, and then from there you can hide the member entirely from the directory, and you can make them exempt from a late fee if that's something that needs to be done. All right, playing history within a customer or member's profile is going to show the rounds that they've played at the golf course. So this could be used as a great retention tool. Someone not using the course as often as you may have thought as a member. So it's going to show how many rounds they've played in the last year, when they last visited, and then log all of those plays down here for your staff to see. The purchase history is a little bit different from the membership usage that we saw. This is going to show every transaction, whether it was cash, credit card, member charge, instead of just member charges. So again, show every charge within here and allow them to see the itemized receipt with that same functionality of being able to email a copy, print it, void the sale from here, and so forth. So it's pretty common for clubs to extend discounts to their members for maybe food and beverage or merchandise purchases. So one really nice thing about Club Caddie, when you set up the class, we're able to inherit discount rules when you assign that class to a particular member. So as you can see here, as a red card holder, they get 30% off in the golf shop. Down here, we have specific discount rules. So this would apply as a one-off situation to the profile. But this is a great location to see if there are any discounts on the member's profile or not, and shows you if it's inherited or it was assigned on a one-off situation. For courses or clubs that do not have member charging, recurrent billing, and more of a seasonal pass holder, to incentivize them a little more to get more play and more spend out of them, you could utilize some loyalty program within our software. So this loyalty history is going to log how many points they've earned on that sale and then what their balance is. So as they go through a transaction, your staff is in control of what inventory items they can earn loyalty points on and what they may redeem them on as well. This gift card tab is very helpful. Clubs that have credit book, others that have gift cards and rounds cards and so forth. Just a transparent look into each of those voucher types. You can expire them, and then it's going to show you what the initial amount was and what the current balance is after any spend on them. Club Caddie's Messaging Center is a really nice feature that adds the ability to directly communicate with the members. So this chat feature, if a club were to use the mobile app, you can chat directly back and forth with a member. So the course or the member can initiate that chat, and it will log in here as you see just a back and forth conversation. For the sake of email, it's going to pull in the employee's email here and allow them to send an email directly to the customer. So again, you don't have to go outside of the software to communicate. So just another nice feature add. And then again, it's going to log those communications back and forth as you send them out when they come back. The customer file is going to allow you to attach anything that may need to be. So an application, a signed agreement, any other documentation that the membership may require can be attached to the account here. Just for quick access for your staff when it comes to some member items, this purchase history is going to show every sale that's being ringed through by members. So if there's any historical sale they need to find, they can search by the receipt number, the customer's name or member number, and even a date range. Again, through this action tab, they can pull the receipt up, reissue it, print it, and so forth. This payment history is going to show all the payments that are coming in. So essentially, log them all in here. If someone has a question, your staff can reference this if it was a recent payment. All right, the Bulletin Board is essentially a digital newsletter for the club to take advantage of. There's really no limitations to the content that your staff can put in here. So as you can see, we can include videos, images, text, hyperlink, to any website or documentation you're looking for. And then you have the ability to select when is this content going to be visible online. Going back to the classes that we first discussed, when you assign a class to a customer or a member, this will then allow you to assign those classes for this content. So if I only wanted the members of the club to see this information, you can assign classes, and then anyone who doesn't have the members class on their profile wouldn't be able to see this information. This Promote tab is a great tool to get that information in front of the membership. When you hit send notification, the users that have the mobile app will receive a notification that this content is available, and they can view that through the mobile app then.